So, um, I'm still awake, and there isn't anything interesting on TV. I know I said that the next thing that I was going to talk about was going to be why do women tear each other down, and we'll get to that. But in a nutshell, before I go deeper into it, women tear other women down because they're insecure with something that they have going on in their own personal life. So they see another woman that possesses or has that whatever characteristic it is that they feel they lack. So they in turn tear down that woman, or attempt to tear down that woman. That's what I think. When really the solution to the problem is, why don't you just say hello or get to know her, and maybe the characteristic that she characteristic whatever trait she possesses that you have, or that you want to have, or that you desire, it may rub off on you. Um, when you're around positive people, you can't help but to progress and become positive in the same way that they're positive, or it motivates you yourself to become positive. Enough of that, though, because that's one that really doesn't, it affects me, but I've learned to stop letting it affect me, and just stay positive anyway. Because somebody somewhere is going to talk about you can't make everybody happy, but it would be refreshing to start seeing women congratulate other women. Um, but anyway, talk about another subject that everybody loves to talk about, which is sex. Sex to me now is overrated. There was a time where I thought that to get love or to gain love, it had to be shown in a sexual way, and now I'm so over that. I need to be turned on in a different type of way. Like, anybody can screw me. If you touch it the right way, it all gets wet. That doesn't necessarily mean that this person loves you. That's just a natural reaction that your body has. We're human, and if he touches you in the right way, it's going to get wet, I promise. But that doesn't mean that he loves you, or that doesn't mean that you love him either. And I had to learn this myself. And I'll just be honest within my own self. I had to learn that just because someone is capable of having sex with me or being intimate with me does not mean that this person loves me. It's a different kind of thing when you love someone. You don't have to have sex at all when you love someone, and you still love that person, and there's still a connection there. And I have since decided to stop um, being sexual or stop having sex with the person that I'm dating. I've only had maybe 3 serious relationships in my life, but I've decided that the next serious relationship that I do have, I won't be sexual with this person, because I now, as a grown woman, as an adult, if you will, and I haven't learned everything there is to learn. I'm only 27. I believe that you continue to learn life lessons until the day you die. But I have come to the conclusion that I'm not going to be intimate or sexual with the next person that I'm with, because I want to be turned on in a different way. I want to have some other type of connection. I want to be able to talk to you and fall in love with you that way. I don't want to have a physical skin-to-skin contact to know that you love me. I want you to walk in a room and I know that you love me. Um, I want you to be able to leave a room or leave me and I still know that you love me. I'm still connected to you in some type of way, because we've built a different type of foundation, and I think that probably at that point when I do decide to become intimate with whomever, it'll be explosive, because I am now connected to you in every way there is to be connected to you. Mentally, spiritually, the only thing that we're lacking is physical connection. And when that physical connection comes, it'll be awesome because we have those other two in place. Um, I found at times that sometimes I have to force myself. With the last relationship I was in, I really had to force myself to be intimate and enjoy it with this person. And most times I didn't enjoy it because I felt there was no love there. It was just a physical act um, that we both felt we needed to have in the relationship to stay connected. And really all it was doing was causing more damage because the more I gave to myself, more I gave of myself to him, the more he took with him and that he never replaced. And whenever you are intimate with someone or you have sex with someone, you give them a part of you, especially a woman. They're entering our body. We are connecting with them just in a way that should really be reserved for someone who loves you and someone who's going to be with you. Because you can't keep giving it to the different people and they keep taking that part of you. And just as women, we're emotional, just loving creatures, and I believe that we are incapable of giving ourselves to someone that way and not staying connected with that person. Because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only woman who, after I've had sex or after we've done the do, and he leaves and he doesn't call, or he leaves and he doesn't tell me he loves me, or he leaves and he doesn't tell me goodbye the right way, I feel some type of way. And that's because I've just given myself to this person physically. I've given him a part of me that's the best you could get. You know what I mean? And not even really, I mean, that's not the best I have to offer, but that is a very that's a very, very personal thing to give someone as a woman to me. And there's no way for me to not be connected to you once I do. And not connected in love, just connected in the fact that I've just given you my body and I feel some type of way because I don't feel no other connection with you outside of the intercourse that we just had. That's not a fun feeling at all. But in recent conversations that I've had, I found it very refreshing to be able to connect with an individual on an intellectual basis, if you will. Connect with an individual. Something just tapped my freaking window. Maybe it was the wind. But connect with an individual a different type of way outside of physically, to be able to carry on a conversation. And at the end of that conversation, be like, wow, I'm glad I talked to this person. Or I enjoyed talking to this person, and kind of longing for and wanting more conversation at the end of the conversation. And this person hasn't touched me yet. But, oh gosh, I'm my baby. But yeah, just, it's overrated to me now. Anybody can have sex with you, but I can't carry on a conversation with anybody. Some people I talk to, I'm like, oh my God, I wish you would shut up. I no longer want to be around this person anymore because I don't like the sound of his voice. But I've carried on conversations with people, and I'm like, I can't wait to have the next conversation with this person. Percy Lee for president. He's going to kill me for that one. But I had to throw him in there, and that's the end of this one. YouTube, it's going on 2 o'clock. Talk to you guys next time. I'm really digging this.